Hare Krishna. Why do I believe in God? A lot of friends ask me this question, that you are an engineer, you are an engineering graduate, you are an management graduate, and yet how do you believe in this outdated beliefs that something like God exists? My answer is very simple and comes out of personal realization. Being an engineering graduate or an engineering student, I was educated, or I was trained to test everything in terms of experimental knowledge. So the knowledge about God can be acquired through experimental methods, provided you are ready to undergo those experimental methods. For example, if you want to study microorganisms or see microorganisms with your eyes, there is a process, and the process is that you have to first understand what the microorganisms look like, and then study them under a microscope, which is a device used to help you see these microorganisms. Similarly, if you want to know God, first of all you need to know the characteristics of God. What is God? What does God look like? What are his characteristics? And then on the basis of this knowledge, you have to experimentally realize through various ways, one of which is meditating on the holy names, that is chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. After just when you are equipped with this knowledge, as well as based on your experimental knowledge, one day you will automatically realize God. And that is what has happened with me and most of the devotees in ISKCON who have rigorously and religiously followed this principle. From a scientific point of view, those who want the answer of this question based on some rationale, the answer to this question is, if you see this whole universe, it is definitely a beautiful creation, and we as an engineering student, we are also trained to understand that when we see a creation, there definitely has to be a creator. For example, if this camera that is in front of me, if I tell you that this camera suddenly fell from the sky, would you believe me? Definitely not. There has been an engineer and there has been a manufacturer who has spent his time and energy creating this device, with the help of which we can record voices and we can record faces and we can record experiences. Similarly, if you see this whole universe which is following all the rules and regulations, the sun exactly rises in the east and sets, it goes down in the west, and the rainy seasons start at a particular time, the winter season starts at a particular time. If you see this whole creation, it is following certain laws, certain rules and regulations. And the moment when we say the universe is following some law, there has to be a lawmaker. So on basis of this rationale, it points, this whole argument points out to a direction that definitely there has to be a designer, there has to be a lawmaker who is managing this whole thing. And the thing is that we are seeing that this whole universe is existing in its perfect harmony. So it would be unwise to think that it is acting on its own without any supervision. And we, and on the basis of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, believe that the supreme creator or the supreme controller is Lord Krishna. That is how I would like to answer this question. Hare Krishna.